You know, Zelda's actually not that short. She's kind of a tall girl. I mean, 5'10", that's kind of tall for women. I mean, most girls that I know, they're 5'8" at most. I've never seen a girl that's... I don't personally know any girls that are taller than 5'8". So here what we have to do is we have to target onto Ganon. Oh my jeez. Gotcha! Now, the first time that I tried to do this, Zelda kept missing. Like, all the freaking time. Yeah, just like that. And of course, Ganon's stupid little ghost creatures keep knocking me off Epona. You know, I wonder what Epona thinks about all this. Okay. Now, as far as I know, we only need a few hits. Alright, come on. Yes, yes, yes. Yes! Alright, there's one more. Wow. You are a terrible shot. And there we go! Sweetness. Walker.
An impressive looking blade, but nothing more. Would you hear my desire? To take this foul blade and use it to blot the light out forever!
Now, if you don't recognize it, that's actually the spirit sword that that the spirits of the Twilight Mirror tried to use to kill him. Dark Lord Ganondorf. This part is just a sword fight. You know, I wonder something. Here. Okay, so I can't use the whole helm splitter sort of thing on this guy. Now, yes, Ganon doesn't get hit very easily, but, you know, you have to hit him quite... Oh, my God. You have to hit him quite a bit. And if Link would stop jumping around like an idiot and start jumping around like I actually tell him to jump around, then we wouldn't be having such issues. Now it's basically just a matter of, you know, does he get hit or does he not get hit? It's basically hit and miss. Look around. Oh my. Seriously? Freaking walls. Why does Ganon always stay so close to the walls, man? Ow. Now when he falls down like that, that means you're a third of the way through this fight. There's a heart. Okay. There's really nothing to say about this. I mean, just look at it. Could you imagine? Can you imagine how fun that doing this is right now? Actually, no. Could you imagine, like, only beating this game with the required heart containers? That would suck. As far as I know, there's around about 6 or 7 different... Wait, let's see. There's the 3 Twilight mirror. There's, oh my god. There's the mirror pieces. There's the fused shadows. I know the Cave of Ordeals counts as one. Fairy. Awesome. Plus I have another fairy with me, so that's cool. Ow. I hate how hit and miss this is. There's no real exact way to go about doing this. Ah! I also hate that just hitting walls hurts you. By the way, it seems that on average when you get him, you know, like with your spin attack. Is there any way I can do the helm splitter on this guy? No, there's not, because when you try to, he just kicks your face. Holy crap, I don't know what this is. I think it's just mashing A. Come on, do it fast enough. Yes! That was so epic. Come on. Come on, come on. I didn't even do this the last time I tried this fight. Yes, come on. Yes, go, Link. Go, Link. Go! Finish him! I like how Link's just so indifferent to the fact that he just killed somebody. Ah!
Do not think it ends here. The history of light and shadow will be written in blood.
Yes, it will, Ganon. Your blood. That was creepy. So, Ganon, how you doing? Wanna go out for a burger or something? What? Say something. Am I so beautiful that you've no words left? And that was The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Now, in all honesty, guys, I'm kind of glad I had to do this twice. Because looking back on my first take, right now, looking back on it, it was not nearly as good. And it would have been a disgrace. It would have been a slap in the face to the rest of the series. But this time doing it, I am legitimately satisfied with myself. Now, there will be bonus videos. I'll go back and I'll get the 20 Po reward or whatever it is. I don't really care. Maybe do some stuff with Agatha, the Bug Princess, and, definitely the one that I know I will do, without a doubt, is the Cave of Ordeals. Because so many people seem to like that place. So many people seem to like watching it when other people do it. So I guess I might as well take a stab. And also, guys, this is a long credits crawl. There's Bullwyn and his little lackeys just run about. Now, I do plan to do other Zelda games in the future. The 3 that you can expect from me, I've chosen 3 of them, that I will do eventually, maybe one of them every year from now on, are Skyward Sword, Link to the Past, and Majora's Mask. Now, that's not the order that I will do them in, but rest assured, I will be covering any game that I see fit, and if you have any requests, I do take requests, Like, if it's a game that I enjoy playing, and I think I can make a good video of it, and somebody wants to see it, then that's totally cool with me. I mean, heck, if it pleases the crowd, and it pleases me at the same time, so be it. Oh, there's Crookshanks! And what's her face that will refuse to button her shirt? And it was really hard to play this game and keep my commentary PG, because wow, there was a lot of T for teen stuff in this game. There was the really creepy scenes with Ilya holding a knife. There's obviously the statue. There was my frustration when I was doing the Piece of Heart minigame up at the mountains. Just little things like that. Here's all the Zoras. The Zora part of the game was my favorite though, because I just love free roaming, oceanic type themes. I don't know why. I just love games like that. Now, this game, I don't get why people hate on it so much. It is in my top 3 favorite Zelda games. It is a great game. I will look back on it with extreme fondness. And yes, do I think that this was worth a whole year of frustration? And yes, I do mean a year. I started this in early April. It is now late May. Seriously, guys. But, however, that's probably my fault, because next time I do a Let's Play, I should probably put some research into how long the game is. As you all heard in my anniversary video, I said, yeah, I regretted my mistake the minute I started watching Nintendo Capri Sun. But, now that's all behind me. This game, finishing it has taken away all the bad things, so now what do I have left? I have an amazing game with great design, great graphics, great cinematography, amazing, dungeon layouts, great characters, funny scenarios, fun gameplay mechanics, epic as all heck, you know, storyline. Why do people hate this game? It's amazing. I love it. Oh, mind you, it's not my favorite Zelda game, and mind you, it doesn't even come close to being my favorite game of all time, but it's definitely up there. I love this game. I don't know how many times I have to say that. I mean, what else can I say about it? You all know that this game exists. You all know it's notorious for either being a great game, you know, by some people's perspective, and by others being, oh, it was trying too hard to be dark. Well, guess what? Here's another thing. There was originally a trailer for a Zelda game for the GameCube that was a bit more realistic looking, and then everyone started whining as soon as they saw Wind Waker. Guess what Wind Waker was? It was freaking amazing. This game is the Wii's Wind Waker. No. Better than it seems. Teaser music, orchestration music. Okay. Well, what else is there to say? I guess I can talk about other projects and future stuff. Kingdom Hearts 2 is now the top priority. I will be finishing that as soon as I can, and once again, I'll be enjoying the ride while it lasts. You know, this game has taught me that, to enjoy the ride while you still can. By the way, another thing is persistence. Here, I'll talk about that in a minute. Here we have another cutscene. This is the actual end of the game. Well, I guess this is farewell, huh? Oh. Light and shadow can't mix, as we all know. But never forget that there's another world bound to this one. Shadow and light are two sides of the same coin. One cannot exist without the other. I know now the reason the goddess left the Mirror of Twilight in this world. They left it because it was their design that we should meet. Yes, and that is what I believe. Zelda, your words are kind, and your heart is true. If all in Hyrule are like you, then maybe you'll do alright. Thank you. Well, the princess spoke truly. As long as the mirror's around, we could meet again. Link. See you later. Not goodbye. See you later. So, what exactly happened to Ganon? Did Link just, go over to his dead body and yank the Master Sword out of his chest? I would have loved to see that. That would have been awesome. And almost naked Midna just disappears. And yes, that is the end of the story. Nobody knows what happens after that. Nobody Well, I care, but I can't seem to find anyone else who does. So yeah. There's some really long credits though. Yeah, this episode's gonna have to be split up into 2 parts. But don't worry, they'll both go up on the same day so you can watch them. And the Super Mario Club. Anyways though, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 is gonna be the next priority. And after that, I'll just be it. Then I'll get on to finishing Kirby. Then I'll take a nice long vacation. And when I get back from that, I think you all know what's gonna come. I'll give you guys, maybe a little trailer for it at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. So if you want to know what I'm doing next for sure, watch that. Haha, subliminal advertising. Nate Beheldorf, Great King of Evil, Beheldorf. Such a great game. Hey, I already smashed those pots. That's being rushed, Nintendo. Plot holes, plot holes. Well, now there definitely are better LPs to this game. Other LPers have done this game blind, and I'm sure they kind of regret it just like I do. But no. I'm glad I did this. And if you look at the now, you can't see it on the recording, but looking at my TV right here, the Master Sword looks kind of broken and dented and crooked. Oh yeah, the famous return of Hey! And so Link decides to continually be the hero of Hyrule. Just going around helping folks. And the statue looks as T for teen as ever. All rights, including the copyrights of games, scenario, music, and program, reserved by Nintendo. The end. So guys, thank you all so much for watching my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This has been ChiliDude27 saying have fun and game on.